Your next comedian, very funny lady. Please welcome Sharon Berger, everybody.
Howdy, y'all. Alrighty, let me dance with this. So first things first, I gotta give a shout out to my peeps over here. Second most important, give a shout out to TJ's peeps. And Jeff's peeps. So I was in the Navy before, and it was more like wooden ships and less desert than Jason's time. Anyways, they asked, I didn't tell, because I didn't know. I was actually the last person to be informed. It was this nice little redheaded lady. Congratulations. So, my mom was in the Navy. She was Miss Navy. She was like a hot recruiter. And my dad was actually stationed on an aircraft carrier. And I was straight off the turnip truck from South Georgia. So it would take me minutes to say some words. Like Mississippi. This sort like sounded like Paula Deen on Quaaludes. So, I was probably not their best choice, but I did have a heartbeat, and I could answer to my own name. And I was hoping to be like a pirate, and I did not realize I was destined for janitorial greatness. So, you know, they used to have us run laps out around the grinder and stuff to in the Navy by the village people. And then we would all shower together. There's nothing gay about that. So in boot camp, there was this tiny little blonde lady who was our company commander, and her name was Chief Don't Ask, Don't Tell. It's Native American in origin. So she had won like boatloads of marching flags and stuff, and after a week with us, she had blown her voice out, and she would have to stand in front of us with a megaphone just to say anything. And I remember this one day, after a particularly grievous marching error, she got right up in my face. Brazier, are you insane? Are you an asshole? And I said, well, both, ma'am. And, you know, she had read my name wrong off my name tag, but I was not going to explain it to her because she was a very angry little woman. So, also, like, if you wanted to go see her in her office, you had to do this little song and dance thing. You have to go up to the door. Steamer Coopers are reporting destruction in the world as we know it, ma'am. But I could never get through that because I have dyslexia of the hand, feet, mouth, wrist. And so I would just stand in her doorway. And she would be like, Jesus, Brazier, just get your ass in here. Now, Jesus, who was a carpenter and sometimes a fisherman, he probably would have appreciated that shout out. Also, they had this thing that was like intensive training, and basically it was like Jane Fonda aerobics in hell. And you would go in there if you screwed something up. There's an Navy term for it, you fucked up. But you know. So, like, if you were a smoker, they would take away your smoke breaks. Hello, cigarettes. Goodbye, smoke breaks. So, eventually I did end up going to intensive training, Jane Fonda in hell. And, it was in this big hangar, and everybody had their own personal little trainer, terrorists, to yell at them while they did their 5,000 plus or minus push-ups. And, you know, people pay good money for that now. Anyways. So I figured, I'd go until my heart blew out and my folks would get a flag. Now I know it would be a rainbow flag. And so the finale was going to be a run to the death. So all the girls, we linked arms and we're getting ready to run until we die. And from the other side of this giant room, I hear the guys, and they are screaming and crying for their mamas. And I thought to myself, from that nurturing, womanly woman place in my mind, what a bunch of pussies. And I knew I was a sailor then. Thank you very much. I'm Sharon Berger.
Sharon Berger, everybody, over here.